Okay. So, as long as there's zero watching for now, that's really good. What's up, guys? It's me, Aladdin, back finally. First of all, this video is not going to be gaming. It's about gaming, and it's not going to be about anything maybe for you guys. And I'm happy that there is no one watching right now. It's because just to make things less awkward. Um, what I actually want to do the video, what I actually making this video for is just to apologize for me being away for a couple of months, and I wanted to do or to make it as a video edit, but I think in my perspective this is like a coward thing because I just making a video where I apologize and just run away without being judged or being asked. And that's to me is a bit coward. That's why I went on stream to apologize. Uh, hey, how are you? How you doing? I'm back. Yes, I actually yeah, I did. I'm doing this stream actually to apologize and to tell you what's happened actually in these 4 months, and not about actually video game right now, but as long as I'm back right now, I'm happy for that, and we will do more stuff and more videos and video games and all of that. So what I was actually saying in the beginning that I didn't want to do a video edit. What I want to do actually is a stream because video edit is a coward thing, which is I just go online and apologize and run away with it and waiting for you guys to judge me through comments. But what I actually want to do is to apologize directly to you online and tell you what's happened in the past 4 months and why I was away at that time. Well, basically, the story starts where a year ago, that I lost my job, or not I lost my job, the company that I was working with closed down. And at the exact certain time that I made a surgery that caused me to stay home or not moving for around 6 or 7 months. So I was jobless, and I was not being able to move or search for another job. And I was living with my parents all the time with no incomes and just like taking some or like borrowing some money from my parents, which is in our society as an Arabians, it's not there is no shame of that because you are in a crisis and your family is helping you. But at that time, all of these, let's say, crisis or problems happen to you repeatedly. You feel bad. You feel sorry for everything. And at that time, I thought that the life is like black and everything's turned black in my face. So I wanted to do something different. So I went online and I tried to do some YouTubes, and I got so many views, like 39 subscribers or friends to me. It's much appreciated, and I'm really honored that I have that number, and it did not go down even if I was away for like 4 months. And okay, look, I'm emotional guy. If I teared a little bit, just ignore it, okay? So the thing is, at that point, I was jobless and I tried a lot of things, and these things went well, but still, it did not come and it did not have an income so I can be able to help myself and to help my family. For the people that don't know me, I'm a Syrian who's live in a different country, not in Syria. And as a Syrian and then as a war that happened in our country, our state as a nationality is not that great, and like we are not stable everywhere. So maybe today we will be here, the other day or tomorrow we'll not be at the same place. So I had to fight a little bit with myself, and I had to fight mentally and to convince myself that everything's good, everything's perfect, God's love us, God will help us. And God's did actually. I was like I was hanging there and I was like supporting myself, and my family was supporting me. So I stood on my feet and I started searching for a job because I reached a limit that I couldn't be able to live without job. And I started search for a job. Nothing happened for a couple of months. Surprisingly, or like suddenly, I got a phone call in the morning, and they called me and telling me that, hey, we saw your portfolio on a website, particular website, and actually I did that profile like 3 years ago, and I never touched it. And they called me, they want to hire me based on that experience, which is I had way much experience from that profile. So I was like, yes, I'm glad to join, and I'm ready to join, and I did actually. But the company was actually in different, let's say, different city, which is most of you know it, which is Dubai. I live in Abu Dhabi, and my job and my work in Dubai. So I had to go out from my parents' house and go to live with my friend, which is I lived at his house, and it actually wasn't his house; it was rental, and he has two houses, one in Abu Dhabi that has his family lived in, and one in Dubai that he's living because he worked in Dubai as well. So we lived together, and I did record a video, and I really did want to make a video edit at that time, but apparently, yeah, I didn't have a really big time and to do that, and I was a lot of busy because I was trying to prove myself, and I did try to record and post it, but the my performance at that time was shit, but that's why I didn't want to continue. So I'm yeah, the the reason why I went on stream because I want to show you the videos and that I wanted to post at that time, but I couldn't. So this is where me and my friends lived at that time. It was a studio that there's no beds. There's no let's say there's nothing over there. It's just like a studio that has our like let's say blankets and all of things on the floor and used to sleep on the floor. Take a look at it, and I'll try
Since I've been able to go on
to
stream
not say
or do some
anything.
videos. There's a lot of things happened and a lot of updates happened to my life in these past 2 weeks or 3 weeks. For the people that might not know, I was jobless for a really long time. In this past 2 weeks and 3 weeks, I submit to a job, and this job went well. That's got hired by the first week, and they want me in, and I got in, and I proved myself in the first week. Thank God. I did travel. It's not travel. It's just like I went to a different city, and I'm no longer living with my parents right now. I'm living with my friend's house, in my friend's house with my friend, and it's not really a big house, and maybe you guys really want to check it out. It's extremely small, and it's maybe one room house, but I think as a start, as like let's say the beginning of a new life, or like
Thank you.
let's say a new
Yeah,
challenge. That's fine and that's perfect.
yeah,
The
that's
house is
that's fine.
completely
That's fine
empty.
actually. Yeah, as you said, like a challenge. Everyone has a challenge. Everyone can go through a lot of things, but it's not the way the thing that's describe how you are like a person that's capable of depending on yourself, or let's say like a strong person that can live or continue on living, is just like keep fighting for your life and not thinking that this is it, it's getting black and it's getting it's getting worse and worse, and the life is shitty life. And yeah, I had a belief that tomorrow is going to be better, and tomorrow did become better, but it's still challenging. As I said, like I had a job, and I'm right now I like my job and I'm enjoying it. But at that time also I went through weird stuff, which is like also challenging, which is yeah, it's weird. So this is the video.
and it's messed
Uh,
right now, but it's
this is the video I'm trying to show you the house that I lived with my friend at that time.
thing. This is the main door.
So yeah,
See that? This is the main door. We have
this is was actually my first place to live
if you
in
notice,
that at that
here is my
city,
bed.
or at this city, let's say, because I'm still here.
Yes,
This is my
I
bed
sleep on the
actually.
floor,
This is where
and that is
where I
my
slept,
friend's
and
bed,
there actually
and
my
I sleep
friend
on the floor
where my
as well.
friend
And there is
used to
nothing
sleep.
much in the house, but
Yeah, so there wasn't so much in the house, and I was like trying to get all my stuff from my parents' house to that house, just to at least to have a little bit time, or like my computer setup, just to be able to video edit or to play video games. But I couldn't because like the space was small, and the house was temporarily, apparently, because he was planning to give the house away and stop renting and went to go back to his family, and I had to get like out of the fucking house and live in the street for a couple of days to figure out what am I gonna do. And yes, this was actually my first house in Dubai. This is my computer setup. This is my computer. This is like what you see here is a picnic table. A picnic table. I
if you look
borrowed
close
it
to my computer, this is my computer.
from my parents' house.
Computer.
But I still couldn't be able to video edit and do stuff because there wasn't really internet at that time at that house. So I want to do things, I want to upload it, and I didn't have that time to do it. But yeah, after I did record that video, in a couple of days, my friend told me that he has to give the house away, and he no longer going to be able to rent the house. And I was like, okay, fine. So I guess I'm going to live in the street maybe, or go back and forth from two cities, which is like 3 hours driving back and forth, which is like one and a half and one and a half. But yeah, to me it was like a new experience. I didn't know how what to do with, and I didn't know how stressful it is and tiring it is. Like driving 1 hour back and forth daily is a really annoying thing, and sometimes I really from exhausting. I because I wasn't new, I was trying to prove myself. I used to feel like really tired and want to sleep. So when I'm driving, I used actually to sleep while I'm driving, and that's actually is not really good, and you know that. So I had to get my own house or my own apartment or maybe live in a hotel. So I start to think about things. How am I going to live at this city and not cost me too much, because I'm a new, the salary is not that great at the time, but I need to manage. So the first idea comes to me is to live in a hotel for a couple of months until I can be able to afford an apartment. But at that time, my visa actually wasn't actually existed at that time, because I didn't have a visa because I was jobless. So my visa's been cancelled and I was illegal at that time. So the hotels couldn't accept me to, let's say, to check in, because I don't have an ID, I don't have an like residence visa. So I had to suffer a little bit until I got my visa, I got my ID. So yeah, at that time I got yeah, things got a little bit better, and I was be able to go through hotels freely. I don't know. This is one of the videos that I wanted to try to do as well. It was in a hotel, one of the best hotels, by the way, that I used to
And
live in.
Ibis
It's
right
Ibis,
now.
I think.
Well, understand what's happened, but I'm going to say today.
Okay, you see, I hear the point. I want to do video edits about these things, and most of the time I was like,
What's up, guys?
take
It's me,
two, take
Muhammad
three.
Nabil,
What's up, guys?
and
It's so fucking
I
stupid.
told you
Yeah,
guys
that's why I didn't want
today.
that. I want to know because
What's up, guys? It's me,
and
Muhammad
every time I
Nabil,
try to
and
record, I feel a
understand
bit
what's
emotional,
happened.
so
So, guys,
I
it's me,
choke a little
Nabil,
bit and
and
stop. And I had to go through all this shit, so I was like, okay, fuck it. So after me living in a studio or in a hotel for a couple of weeks or months, my visa came up and my IDs came up, and finally legal here. And first thing I had to do actually to take an apartment, and I got my apartment, I got my studio, and first thing that's happened when I got the apartment, I connect the internet, immediately connect the internet, and start to set up my apartment. I'm gonna show it to you by the camera. This is like an internet cam. I'm really sorry. This is one of the features of the video edit because you guys can be able to see in a better way. But I'll try my best. Over there is the main door of the studio. Next to it is the bathroom. This is the kitchen. It's like an American style, I think, or something. Yeah, this is the kitchen. What I like actually in this studio is the parquet floor. It's not really bad. It's really good. Yeah, and this is the actual studio. It's still empty as well, and I'm still living or sleeping on the floor. This is my bed, and this is my stuff. This is the whole studio. What's actually good about this studio, I don't know if I can be able to hold it like where you guys can see it. Ah, see? You guys want me to stream, you don't want me to video it. So you see, this is the balcony actually. Like the balcony, I can play like a football match here in the balcony, which is actually what made me to take it immediately. You guys can see it. Like I have the picnic table as well here, the one I stole from my parents. And I have really great view. I'll try to do a video edit and show you, or like a video and show you guys how nice is the hood is here. Actually, it's nice. It's new place. Yeah, this is actually the apartment. There is also swimming pool and gym here in the building. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, but I'm from the people that actually buy my or like purchase my how do you say it? How do you say it? Like my ease or my loft or my what's the word that's make like my relaxation more than the money. But yeah, this is the thing that's happens, and I'm still at the work, and the people loves me, and I love them as well, and I like my job, and I love what I was doing actually on YouTube as well, and yeah, this is pretty much what happened. I will say it again. Like you guys, maybe some of you do understand what's uh, like like what happened to me, and some of you maybe don't care. That's right, maybe you don't care. But you're right. I had 39 subscriber, and I'm not gonna call them subscribers. Most of you are like a friend or family to me because you stayed even 39 as well, even after 4 months of a person that never upload a content, which is so amazing to me. And yeah, I love you. I love you so much. I love you. I love. Thank you for the support. I will be there from this day on, and I'll play the games, and I'll play Outlast a little bit while ago, just to try to see if my computer can handle this thing. And apparently, as a video edit, so for or like video recording, my computer can handle that a little bit, but I don't know about stream. I'll try to video edit the first, or which is the beginning, and uploaded it by tomorrow. If you liked it, just subscribe. What do you guys already subscribe? Just like it and comment down and tell me if you need it as a video edit or you need it as a stream. Yeah, as for now, I'm not gonna continue saying things because I think I may get be like a Mitch who who don't know what's a Mitch is a male bitch and start tearing and crying because as you know I'm a bit emotional. That's why I don't play horror games. But I'm glad that you guys here, and I'm really excited to hear from you guys. What's the updates? What's happened to you? And I'm open to all your questions and all your comments. And please write a comments if you can, or if you have a question. That will help me to improve. As I said, I'm gonna end the stream right here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. I really love you and thank you so much. Appreciate it and have a good night. See ya.